Have you ever wondered how to get somebody to do something that it doesn't seem like they would want to do? Like, oh, I don't know, dump buckets of freezing ice water on their head and then give away money. I'm Tim David, and in this Brain Poke, I'm going to give you the 13 ways that the Ice Bucket Challenge poked you in the brain, and at the very end, I will reveal the biggest secret of human persuasion. The obvious one is that it's for a good cause. ALS, research, and awareness. The Ice Bucket Challenge gives us an opportunity to contribute to something that's bigger than ourselves. It allows us to unite together against a common enemy, and this is very compelling and very motivating to most people. The other obvious one is the $100. Nobody wants to lose $100, so dumping ice over your head is a much better option. Human beings are naturally loss averse. We don't want to lose what we have. In fact, study after study has shown that the desire to hold on to what we have outweighs the desire to possibly win something or gain something new. Then there's the element of challenge. This allows us to stretch ourselves but not break ourselves. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, the Polish psychologist, famously found that there is a sweet spot of human existence that exists right between being bored and being overwhelmed. And ironically enough, for an Ice Bucket Challenge, he called that flow state. Next is urgency. You only have 24 hours. You better get this done. When there is a time limit or a deadline, that really motivates people. And how about narcissism? If you've seen my TEDx talk, then you'll know that narcissism is on the rise. You don't even have to see my TEDx talk. Look around. People are talking about themselves more and more and more, and this Ice Bucket Challenge gives us another opportunity to do so. Whoever started this thing did something very interesting. They didn't say, hey, I want everybody to donate and dump ice on your head. No, they picked 3 people, and they mentioned them by name. Never underestimate the power of a name and asking someone specifically to do something. There came a point when everybody was doing the Ice Bucket Challenge, and peer pressure started setting in. Hey, if you weren't challenged for the Ice Bucket Challenge, you felt left out. Celebrities like Bill Gates and Lady Gaga and Homer Simpson and Kermit the Frog have all done it, and you want to be part of it. We love to outdo each other and one-up each other and be better than the Joneses. So we want more ice and bigger buckets and more money donated. I remember one guy who dumped a front loader's worth of ice bucket water on his head. And this is a great opportunity for us to tap into that desire to outdo each other. Another motivating factor is what Dan Pink calls autonomy within a framework. The framework is real simple. Dump ice water on your head or give $100 and then challenge 3 people, right? But within that framework, we can be real creative. I'm thinking of Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters and their Ice Bucket Challenge, which I will link to in the description. I'm thinking of just all these different creative ways that people are finding to dump water on their heads. It's amazing, and this autonomy, this ability to be creative and autonomous and do it our way is very, very compelling. Another motivating factor was the incredible specificity of everything. We want you to dump a bucket of ice water on your head. That is the challenge. That's what you're going to do. We want you to donate this amount of money to this charity, and then we want you to challenge this many people. The specifics were really, really important. You don't want to say donate to a charity of your choice. You've got to be specific. And really, what's it going to feel like? How cold could this possibly be, right? And that kind of curiosity is another drive that makes this whole thing work. And it's also why people do drugs. Another thing that motivated millions of people to dump ice water over their heads is a little technique called anchoring. Anchoring takes advantage of a decision-making process in our brain because we tend to like to compare one option with another, right? So an anchor is an option that we're comparing something else to. In this case, the anchor was $100. And compared to that, dumping ice water on your head ain't so bad. And finally, number 13 is something Dr. Robert Cialdini called consistency. You see, we tend to like to do things that are in alignment with our beliefs, and if we don't do things that are in alignment with our beliefs, it creates something called cognitive dissonance. So what are most people's beliefs? Well, most people believe that they're charitable, that they're nice people and good people who want to help others. They tend to believe that they're spontaneous and that they like to do wild and crazy things and that they're unique. And all of these things are wrapped up in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. So these 13 things were able to work together to persuade people to do something that they normally wouldn't do. But what is the big secret of persuasion? Here it is. Persuasion is not something that you do to other people. You see, all of these things were conditions that exist within each of us and that motivate each of us. And all you have to do is tap into that motivation that's already there. If you've already been persuaded to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, then please post a link to your video below. Also, if you enjoyed the tips in this video, be sure to subscribe, be sure to share this video with people around you, and make sure to subscribe to the email list at brainpokes.com to make sure you don't miss any of our weekly updates.